B&H Gold.
Right, and here we are then. Welcome to the B&H podcast. Now, it's not as bad for your health as it sounds. A B&H Gold, we've called it, because I'm B. No, I'm not. You're B.
That was a great start, wasn't it?
You're B.
I'm B.
And I'm H. And we're calling this B&H Gold because we thought, what better for the world at the moment than just have a few minutes of a podcast just to think about things that make you smile.
I think it's a great idea. It'll be smoking.
It'll be smoking. Yeah, well, that's one thing I was thinking of, actually. Yeah, jokes, anything that sort of puts a smile on your face. Lord knows we all need it at the moment, so there'll be no negativity here. We are only looking at things which are cheery, upbeat and smiley, such as that rubbish joke. Have you got a better one?
Do you know my favourite joke of all time?
Oh, no. Go on.
You ready?
I am ready.
What's E.T. short for?
I don't know. What's E.T. short for?
He's only got little legs. That is my favourite.
That's not bad, actually.
That is my favourite.
That's
It's my clean favourite.
That is not bad. I'll give you that one. Yeah. I had one the other day. Where does, bearing in mind I've just been to France, where does the French Easter bunny keep his eggs?
Lapinland.
The French Easter bunny.
That's French for bunny, isn't it? I was being clever.
You were being clever. You're on the right lines.
You know, don't you, that when it comes to jokes, and this happens especially at Christmas with the Christmas cracker jokes, that I have to get it.
You do?
Right, okay,
Yeah.
So the French Easter bunny,
Yeah.
So it's nothing to do with lapin.
No, it's nothing to do with lapin.
Okay,
French and Easter bunny.
French Easter bunny, French for...
No, yeah, this is you're on the right track. It's the key word. French Easter.
Easter. Pack lunchbox. Backpack. Yes.
In his backpack. Yes. Very good. Look, she's happy now. She's happy.
I am really
If only
happy.
I could video this at the same time. Yes, it's these small things. It's the small things which make you smile, as they say. Such as, again, I always love looking at. I mean, sometimes they just come to you, don't you? These wacky stories, whether it's on the Isle of Man or somewhere else. The ones that sort of just make you smile and or give you the giggles sometimes. And I did like this one, the fact that an entomologist, Taylor Swift, has more than 200 songs to her name, went this story. And now there's also a millipede being named after her. Derek Hennon, an entomologist and a Taylor Swift fan. He completed his PhD at Virginia Tech in 2020 and he discovered a millipede species and named it in Taylor Swift's honour.
Wow.
According to the journal Zookeys, it's called Nanaria swiftii, or vernacularly the swift twisted claw millipede. It's part of a great paper he's done on millipedes.
She must be so proud.
Researchers determined the arthropod name for Swift was a unique species because of the millipede's genetics and special legs.
Do you think if one landed on her, she'd want to shake it off?
Well, come on.
I'm too quick for you today.
Yeah, I tell you, this could all go downhill very rapidly. The swift twisted clawed millipede is a thank you from entomologist Hennon, who's 32, to Swift. He says her music has gotten him through some rough times. An avid Swiftie, he keeps a couple of CDs in his car which he cycles through, his favourites being New Romantics and Betty. What better way to pay homage to your star than to name a millipede after her legs?
I wouldn't know what to say. But yeah, well, I've heard a story, and this was on Breakfast actually with Ben and Sean.
We could name a centipede after you. We could be a centipede of Nanaria Betsy-I. No, SPI. Yeah, go on, sorry.
You done?
Yeah.
Did you hear about...
Or a slug. No, go on. No, that was just joking. Slugs haven't got legs. Go on.
Did you hear about the Circle of Life song?
No.
Right. So it is one of the greatest Disney songs in history. Elton John, that's one of his ones that was up there. I think that was one of the first ones that actually got to number one or something, I think. He'd had so many amazing songs and it was that one that got there. But anyway, it's the opening call in The Lion King, and it marks a moment that the young Simba is held up for all the animals to see, right? And there is an African voiceover over the opening titles and, speaking some lyrics written in Zulu, and it sounds amazing when you hear the song. And it's just been translated.
Go on. Is it rude?
No, it's not rude.
Shame.
I think it's really quite touching. So I can't pronounce it in Zulu, but do you remember? Do you know the bit I mean, where there's just all the sort of like chanting?
I do. I think I do. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it actually translates as, "Here comes a lion, father. Oh yes, it's a lion. Here comes a lion, father. Oh yes, it's a lion. A lion we're going to conquer. A lion, and a leopard come to this open place."
It's better in Zulu, isn't it?
I love it. Oh yes, it's a lion. They must have taken a while to come up with that one.
Yeah.
Is that Tim Rice, really?
Well, yeah. You're hard out, Tim. Love it. Better in... Well, some things are better in... that's why they sing opera in French and German, isn't it?
Yeah,
because
true.
if you actually sing it in English, it's sometimes a case of, oh, come in for a cup of tea. Yes, thank you. And a bun. And it's just not quite the same if it's not in Italian or French or along those lines. What else was I going to say? Oh, I was thinking as well, have you got a favourite smile from the last week? I was thinking, did you ever do Sunny Smiles when you were kids?
Sunny Smiles?
Oh, that was just me then.
No, I heard of Sunny D. That was that drink that used to turn you slightly orange.
That was the orange drink.
Yeah.
No, Sunny Smiles they used to do, I don't know how long they did it for. They might do a digital version now. But when we were kids, you used to get once a year a Sunny Smiles book, which was a little paper book of babies' faces. It was all to raise money for, I think, something like the Children's Home. And the way they did that, so they issued these things. They were then issued to school kids, and you sort of sold your Sunny Smile to a bit like a raffle ticket or something. You just sold it to a friend, your mum, your dad, or something. They'd look through the book and say, "Oh, I like that little baby smile there," and they get the picture. Honestly, they get the picture, and they give you, 50p or £1, whatever the case may be, and then at the end of the month or something, you you gave your money to the charity and it all went back again. Sunny Smiles.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't really get away with it these
No,
days.
I was thinking, there's an alarm bell going somewhere here.
Well, it was long before GDR and all the rest of it, But
right.
Yeah.
Where are we going with this one then?
Well, so I didn't know. I was just thinking, I'm not suggesting that we're going to give away paper smiles, but just each week as we're going along, anyone you might have come across who you just think lit up the room. There are some people who just have those smiles. You go along and you can be feeling a bit peed off and thinking, oh God, I just can't be arsed today. And then someone says hello, and they're so upbeat and smiley that you leave them thinking you sort of feel better because of being in their presence and with a sort of nice sunny smile. And I was just wondering, you might not have bumped into anyone recently, but you know the sort of person I mean.
Yeah, no, I do know the sort of person you mean, actually. There are people who can just light up the room. And it's a really interesting conversation that I've had with the kids recently. And, you get on to talking about what's attractive and not in people. And some people don't have to be classically attractive in inverted commas. They've just got something about them. And some people have got that with their smile, haven't they? They can just radiate warmth and everything from it. So I will be on the lookout this week. I can't think of anyone who particularly stands out, but I wasn't looking for it. So.
No, not really. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a starter for
Go
10.
on, then.
Someone who's always upbeat and always smiley. St. Judith of Ley.
Do you know, I knew you were going to say that because as soon as you started, that's who I would think of.
She'll be beavering away. I haven't seen her this week. She'll be down at the Guild night and day, no doubt. But regardless of how knackered she is or whatever, how stressed her life has been, she always comes in with a smile, says, hello, love, and always comes in and asks about you and makes you feel, despite the fact she might not have been having a good time, you're more important than chatting away like that. And
she really, she's always got time for everyone else. But she's so busy. I don't know how she does everything that she does. And she knows everybody, and she's just...
And doesn't get grumpy. When I get really busy, I start getting really, really bloody
You
grumpy.
don't even need to be...
No, I'm just grumpy.
Sorry,
actually,
I don't mean that.
Whereas, Jude doesn't.
No,
she's
she
the antithesis of me.
Yeah, and me. Yeah, okay, St. Judith of Ley is our Sunny Smile this week.
Sunny Smile this week, yeah. And yes, we'll see if we can think of one next week. And if you've got any ideas, well, let us know. You know where we are in any case. Something nice to eat. What's your go-to food when you need
Cheese
a smile?
on toast.
Cheese on toast?
Oh, I love it.
Don't need a recipe for that one.
Absolutely
Cheese on toast. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
There was just something so comforting about it. And if I'm really pushing the boat out, it would be cheese on toast with a bowl of chips. Carb overload, I realise.
There you go.
Chips and mayonnaise.
I'll give you a hot cross bun as my starter for 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I can
really
take
good
them or
hot
leave
cross
them,
bun. Just you think, I just want something sweet and just something to put a smile on my face and just ram down my gullet. Hot cross bun, dead easy. And a mug of coffee. There we go. Well, hopefully that's a few smiles for you this week. There'll be more coming along shortly. A cheery tune to end with. So there must be, I've got no end of tunes, I sometimes think, when I'm really feeling, I need a smile. Put something on a bit upbeat or whatever. Give us one of yours to start off.
Okay, Fleur East, Play That Sax.
Play that sax. Fleur East. Take it away. Oh, more next time, of course, if we remember. Cheerio.
Bye.
Give it to time. I met a boy last week trying to run that game. Made it sound so sweet when he say my name. I said, boy, stop, run it back. You can talk that talk, but can you play that sax? Met a boss last night buying out the bar. Said I can ride top down in his Jaguar. I'm like, boy, stop, run that back. You can drive all night, but can you play that sax? Baby, baby, I've been waiting for the one to blow my mind. Baby, maybe you can get it if you got that thing I like. I need a skirt with the change round so the type of red hot love that got me freezing. 'Cause say you can go all night the way you lay that track. But if you wanna hear me sing, you better play that sax. Give it to me. You better play that sax. Okay. Yeah. You better play that sax. Dude, last week, honey, he's so vain. Yeah, he been loving himself more than Kim and Ye. I'm like, boy, stop, run that back. Goddamn you, father, can you play that sax? Say the smart ass too, Mr. Know-It-All. Think you got flood down to a formula. I'm like, boy, stop, run it back. Pack a big guy, Cuba, can you play that sax? Baby, baby, I've been waiting for the one to blow my mind. Alright. Baby, maybe you can get it if you got that thing I like. I need a skirt with the change round so the type of red hot love that got me freezing. 'Cause say you can go all night the way you lay that track. But if you wanna hear me sing, you better play that sax. Give it to me. Okay. Yeah. You better play that sax. Okay. Yeah. You better play that sax. Fancy cars or bass guitars, fellas in suits smoking on cigars. Those little boys making all that noise, but you ain't gon' steal the show. No fancy cars or bass guitars, fellas in suits smoking on cigars. Just play that song I know. Take a deep breath and blow. Get loose, get right, get a grip and rock me all night. Hold tight, lean back, play what I want with that sax. Get loose, get right, get a grip and rock me all night. Hold tight, lean back, play what I want with that sax. I need a skirt with the change round so the top of red hot love that got me freezing. Say you can go all night the way you lay that track. If you wanna hear me sing, if you wanna hear me sing, if you wanna hear me sing, you better play that sax. Give it to me. You better play that sax. You better play that sax. Get right, get a grip and rock me all night. Hold tight, lean back, play what I want. You better play that sax. Get right, get a grip and rock me all night. Hold tight, lean back, play what I want. You better play that sax. Get right, get a grip and rock me all night. Hold tight, lean back, play what I want with that sax.
B&H don't condone smoking or any other dirty habits that are bad for you other than the ones Beth likes. Any similarity between the podcast B&H Gold and the Benson & Hedges cigarette of the same name is intentional and done purely for comic effect, albeit piss poor. Beth Espy is the registered trade name of Beth Espy Enterprises, available for voiceovers, corporate hosting, TV shows about cars, talking about motorbikes with greasy biker types, and looking after other people's children, but not at the same time. H is the first letter of Howard Kane. The series is sponsored by no one at all. It isn't likely to be. Alex Brindley loves trains.